Hi everybody, Eric Brown, MOBO-Media. Here I am again. I'm on a cruise ship, and I got a lot of time to, produce some content and record some video. I'm looking out in the ocean right now, so I apologize for not looking at y'all, but these waves are crazy out here right now. And I'll probably turn the camera around. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. I'm gonna turn the camera around, but I'm gonna put my thumb over the camera because the room is kind of a mess right now. So I'm gonna kind of flip the camera around and show you what I'm looking at. So just give me a second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so nothing but ocean. Nothing but ocean. Middle of the ocean out here. So that's what I'm looking at right now. And the waves are horrible. This morning, man, everybody was sick and falling all over the place because it's just rock and roll in this type of weather. But it is what it is. It's very therapeutic being out here, but there is good and bad. So, and now I am back. Again, my apologies. I just want to let me close this door. It's kind of loud out there on the water. My apologies, but again, I just wanted to kind of um, share with y'all what I'm looking at. And well, I keep staring out there. I was really sick this morning, so it wasn't a good feeling. But yeah, but one of the things I want to talk about today is something that's pretty important, um, and something that some folks, they don't realize the power of it, and that's wearing a suit and tie. Wearing a suit and tie. I'm gonna tell you a little story. So I worked at a state agency, man, and typically state employees they have this certain way of dressing, man. It's just like the khakis and the polo shirt or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your typical state employee, federal employee, any employee. But at the time, I was actually in a more of an executive role and like a director. And one thing I realized was that people didn't take me serious. First of all, I kind of look younger than a lot of the other directors and stuff, sort of things. So um, some of the directors they wore khakis and the you know shirts, polos, or whatever. But then there was others that wore suit and tie. One of the things I picked up on is the amount of respect the folks with the suit and ties got. So I never forget one of my counterparts. I won't mention their name. I'm not trying to embarrass him, but he was one of my counterparts. We had this. I had a nice big corner office. He had a nice corner office on the other side, and he wore a suit and tie every day. So one day, everybody's used to seeing me in the khakis and the polo shirts and just dressing real simple, right? So one day I sat and thought about it. I said, you know what? I need these folks to start taking me more serious. And I said, I'm gonna have to just start putting on a suit and tie. Just put on a suit and tie. And let me tell you, that was tough because I knew I'd get the looks and people like, why is he got a suit and tie? And I'll never forget, man. My counterpart, keep in mind, when I say counterpart, we were the same level. He wore a suit and tie, white guy. And not a racial thing, but I'm just trying to be honest with you. I never forget the day I showed up in a suit and tie. This guy comes up to me and says, Eric, what do you have a suit and tie on for? Like, almost like I shouldn't have on a suit and tie. In my mind, I'm thinking, why the hell do you have on a suit and tie? You know what I'm saying? But from that day forward, I never stopped wearing a suit and tie. And I'm gonna tell you, I got my respect. It's one thing to know my job and to know what I'm doing, but people hear you, but they also see you. And when you come in suited and booted, crisp, and I'm talking about booted and suited, you get a different reaction from people. People tend to treat you a little different, talk to you a little different, approach you a little different. And it worked out for me because, I was able to, believe it or not, once I put that suit and tie on, people really started recognizing me. It wasn't this guy that knew all this stuff and educated and had a long military career. Now this guy is he's not just talking the talk, he's walking the walk. I'm all about my business, so I need to put on a business suit. So things changed after that, trust me. So I got a little nephew, Brent, man. Brent, love you, cuz. Man, I love Brent. Brent is a for his age, man, for him not to have been exposed to a lot of the international fashion stuff. Man, he does a lot of research, and he just shocks me in his understanding of business attire and things like that. And so he told me, what the fuck?